Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Double again, baby.
What's going on, guys? Another day. We're out here putting some traps in the ground. If you remember, I put 2 traps over here at this little entrance where the landowner has this persimmon tree, which is right behind me now. I know the lighting sucks, but persimmon's right here. We put those 2 traps over there on that side, and we haven't had any luck at all. We had one coyote come by and give it a little quick sniff, and that's about it. But these guys are over here eating all these really nice, just, oh my God, delicious persimmons. And they don't want to have anything to do with my trap stuff. So I'm going to try to catch them over here at this spot. And yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm probably gonna catch a raccoon or a steer step in the trap, whatever. But I'm gonna give it a shot and throw one trap in the ground right here real quick with some different smelling stuff in it, and see if we can pique their interest, because they're obviously not too interested in going in that direction. So I know they're right here in this spot, so we're gonna put a trap in the ground real quick and hopefully it works. So for this set, we're gonna use another flat set, just to try to take away from the oh gosh, hold on. I had to grab the item, the centerpiece, if you will, for the flat set that we're gonna put right here. And yeah, about right there. So we got persimmon tree right here, as you see, and then we've got said boulder for the flat set. So you can see this sucker still got persimmons on her right here. And if you look up through that way, you can see, yeah, that works. The skylight looks really good. Look at all them persimmons. I mean, they are just munching on these things. And there's hardly any on the ground or at level where deer would grab them. So anyway, I'm gonna get the tripod, throw you guys up, and get this right here done, because I got another trap to go get reset. So let's get it done. This is gonna be a little bit different type of approach, I feel like. I'm trying to compete with a very limited and popular food source. So it's gonna be fun to try to out-compete that. Get our Duke 550 right here. Get her set. Probably gonna fire. Nope, there we go, sweet. Make sure we got the trap tag. Yes, we do. We're gonna get her set right here. Now, I mean, it's still warm outside. It is not cold out here by no means. I mean, I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt. And we're almost, I mean, we're a week away from November. So it's fairly warm outside. 70s during the day. High, maybe high, or it's high, maybe mid 40s during the night. So all that skunky stuff that we usually do in the winter time, I will not say it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna say that. However, I'll say that it won't be as effective, is the better way to say it, I guess. So it's kind of funny, a plan I have it trying to catch these suckers. The bait / lure concoction that I've thought of in my head, like, oh, this might work, you know. If it works, then hey, cool. If it don't, then I'll blame somebody else. But we got our trap set in there, got some peat moss around the jaws, and I'm gonna try to blend this in a little bit back to where it is, so it looks more of a flat set, or we can get rid of the dirt marks, if that makes sense. So find our pan real quick, pack around our jaws. I can tell we need some more dirt around them jaws bad. This is the biggest part about trapping, is make sure that pan or that trap is bedded solid with no wiggle. Now I can go around the whole thing now, and there's no wiggle to the trap whatsoever, and that is a huge part of trapping. And if you don't have that trap bedded solid, they will feel it shift under their foot and they will dig it up and make you feel like a dummy. So there we go. Nice and packed in, really nice. So, good deal. Get rid of those dirt clods. Get a little bit of our lighter dirt. Get a little sift on top. Alright, just gonna get a handful of this stuff that's lying around right here at this that's in this field currently already, and I'm just gonna chop it up with a pair of scissors. I'm sure y'all can't see this. Yeah, you can, kinda. I'll be able to crop it in. Let me crop it in real quick. Ready? There we go. Now you can kind of see what I'm doing. It may not be focused all the way, I don't know, but I don't have time to look at that. So I gotta drive 35 minutes to go reset another trap that I had a deer step in last night at that lady's house for the fox. So we're just kind of in a rush and a hurry, but still trying to put some video content out for you guys as well, even though we're in a busy time. So anyway, once you get all that chopped up into fine looking stuff, we can kind of take it and sprinkle a little bit on top and help it blend a little bit. Get that stem out from in there, and it kind of helps it. I mean, to you and me, it doesn't look exactly the same as everything else, but it kind of helps, in my opinion, I think, personally. So there we go. Now we're going to take our punch hole, and guess what? We're going to punch a hole. So, just like that. Right there. Get that little weed out of the way. Alright. Now let's get the bait and lure that we're going to use. This is going to be strange because I've never done this before. Again, I'm trying to compete against these sweet smelling persimmons. So with that being in mind, I'm going to put some beaver castor down the hole right here, as well as I'm going to put some muskrat lure down in the hole as well. And muskrat lure smells really, really sweet. If you've ever smelled it before, a lot of the water trappers use it. Started using it last year in coyote trapping, and it's just something different to change things up. And for this scenario, I think it's going to work out great. So you get our sheep's wool in there, and the sheep's wool is mainly just to push that stuff down a little bit for me. And then I'm going to fold my rock back over, just like that. And then we've got some liquid mouse bait by Dunlap Lures. I've never used it before, and it's the first time I'm taking the wrapping electrical tape off the bottle as we speak. I've never used this stuff before. I have no idea if it works, but I know that coyotes can't resist the old mouse. So if I can get this thing off, we might use it. Alright, there we go. Tape is off. And I'm just going to take this. Let's give it a sniff test real quick, see what it smells like. Oh, well, I ain't going to sniff nothing with that thing on there. Smells funky, that's for certain. But anyway, shake this up real good and get us a little bit on top of that rock. Probably too much, but it'll work. So that's it. We have not a single bait meat or not a single meat-based bait in that trap set at all. We have muskrat lure, beaver lure, and liquid mouse bait. So if it connects tonight, that would be awesome. So let's get this camera hung on this tree real quick and get out of here. All right, here we are with the first. Let me roll my window down on my truck real quick so I don't lock this dang thing. Lock myself out of here. But here we are with our first night check on the traps. It's not really a check when you know you got something, I guess. But let's see what we got. We're right here at this persimmon tree in the middle of the field, if y'all remember. The one I set with the muskrat lure, beaver caster, and the liquid mouse bait. But anyway, this is what we caught. Mr. Ricky. And he's standing on the rock like he's a king of the jungle. That's what we got, Mr. Rack. Ooh. Come and say hello to the camera. Call him in the back foot. We're gonna get this guy taken care of, get his set remade. I got ready and get back to the house. Gotta get up in the morning, hopefully go chase a big 6-pointer that my girlfriend's after. So we're gonna get this guy taken care of and get the set remade real quick. All right, here's our set. Let's get this rock back where we need it to be. You have to forgive me, I got the sweatpants on. I was at the house chilling. I really just didn't feel like changing. So we're rocking the sweatpants out here on the trap line. Leave it to a raccoon to mess up a really nice couch set. They'll do it to you every doggone time, that's for certain. If you haven't already, go check out the podcast with Who's Your Trapper Supply. It's on the Trap House podcast on all platforms. I was thoroughly enjoying, very much appreciate them guys sending out the invite to join their podcast. It was kind of a surreal moment because, you know, when I first started trapping, I watched a bunch of their videos on, you know, just learning in general, because I didn't know what I was doing when I first started. I had no idea. So it was kind of a full circle moment for me, and very honored to have that opportunity to participate in that. There we go, night latch. Perfect. Get some more peat moss. I like to have my peat moss level with that trap pan all the way around it. I don't want it to be higher. I want it to be like a flat sheet across the whole, across the entire jaw, or both jaws, I should say. Set her in. This dirt is so freaking nice out here in this field. I'm just here to tell you. We're get her packed in nice and good. Make sure we don't have any wiggle in the trap at all, which we don't. So there we go. That's a good thing. I'll try to make the whole spot right here level where we don't have like a little miniature bowl where the trap's at. I want it to be all one grade. Run that all in nicely like that. Few little things like there. Then we're gonna take punch hole, punch a little hole in the ground right there. All right, now let's get our beaver caster lure. This little stick. We'll glob it down that hole. And some muskrat lure by Dunlap. I gotta get some more of this stuff. Put that down the hole right there. And again, I'm gonna bring my rock over that hole just a smidge to where it's kind of hidden a little bit, if that makes sense. And then had some of this dirt nap liquid mouse bait from Dunlap. A little squirt on that. And there we go. That's the finished remake. Alright guys, we're back on the trap line today. I just want to show you a few of the traps that I got punched in this afternoon right after work. Hopefully they'll connect here in the next few days, so I just want to show them to you real quick in case we might catch something. Alright, so right here we have our trench set, and it has got Top Dog Predator Bait and Vixen Elixir down in here. You can see that I took some dirt clods and guarded everything except for the trap pan itself, and the bait is down in the hole, you can see that. And then right across the roadbed we have a flat set, and it's going to be like a scent post set. I did catch a possum here the other day, so that's why you can kind of see the catch circle, but I'm going to go ahead and get this lured up real quick for the scent post set and show you what I'm using. Alright, so as you can see, I've got a hole punched in right here just for putting this lure down in here. This is my lure that I come up with. Don't pay attention to the labeling, the messed up label. We've fixed that. But this is my Outcast coyote lure, and it's worked really good. I came up with it the last year and caught 27 coyotes off of it, and it's been working really great. It's a very dominance factor and also a curiosity scent with it. Not very much curiosity, but mainly dominance side of it, I would say. I'm just gonna take a little glob of that, stick it down in this hole for me right here, and then I'm gonna cover some leaves up just to kind of blend in the area again. That way they don't know exactly where it's coming from. Placing this log here right over it. Let me get these big leaves out of the way. There we go. Kind of made it where it's not able to be seen. Put that log there, a little shot of coyote urine, and that is the finished set. We've got the trap out of frame right here. Let me back it up a little bit for you. We've got the trap set right here. This is the trap right in this area, and that is the scent post right there with my gland lure, or not gland lure, it's a coyote lure, but coyote lure and a little coyote urine, and we're going to hopefully show you guys how good this stuff's been working for me here lately. You may remember this spot from last year. I caught a crap ton of red foxes right here next to this pond, and actually I can show you this real quick. So right here is where my old trench set was at last year, so I'm literally a 1.5 feet away from that old set last year, but I caught 6 or 7, something like that, red foxes right here in this area last year. So it's a really good spot. I've got several red foxes on camera, and I also had a bobcat and a couple coyotes run through here the other day as well. So hopefully we'll connect here soon. But about my lure, this container right here is 4 ounces. It's quite a bit. You don't have to use a whole lot of this stuff per each set, maybe a dime size amount. It's really potent, but it's not your skunky lure like you would buy like a lot of your lures are, I guess I should say. It's not a skunky lure, it's not a, you just gotta buy it, try it, and I promise you're gonna like it. If you're interested in getting some merch, you can go to shopcarolinacoyote.com and pick up a bunch of merch from my shop, and some coyote lure and coyote urine, and all that money is gonna go towards helping me create better and more clear content for you guys, because camera gear is not cheap, and I'm hoping it'll kind of fund the dream of taking me and my dad turkey hunting, get a grand slam, and to also venture out and do some trapping out west, and hopefully get out to some more conventions and meet some more of you guys. So go check out shopcarolinacoyote.com, get you some coyote lure, some coyote urine, and all the merch your heart desires. And hopefully I'll be able to come out and see some more of you guys. But until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Y'all take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one.